My name is Chinedu Nwakadu, and I'm a photographer. Atlanta definitely has its own type of it has its own sense of culture. And so, whether it be from the artists like Childish Gambino, he's really one of my favorite inspirations, because I believe I became a fan of him when it was because the internet came out. That really changed my perspective on a lot of things. And so, I take a lot from just emotions, just conversations, and just, certain bits and pieces of everywhere I go. But Atlanta has definitely put its mark on me, and just the roots it has really shown me a lot. Two people that inspired the book when I was going into it was Frank Ocean and Tyler Mitchell. I bought Frank Ocean's Boys Don't Cry magazine, and I bought it for myself as a birthday gift. And just seeing, the images of just the past years while he was gone, it really inspired me. And Tyler Mitchell, he had gone to Cuba right when I think the ban was lifted. And so, it was crazy because I was like, oh wow, I want to do something similar to this because I'm going to Nigeria. And so it really, I wanted to do everything on film because it would feel more natural instead of, digital, because I can edit it any way I want to, but with film, it's one shot and whatever comes out, comes out. My first time going to Nigeria in 2012, it was definitely, I was 18, so, I was about to graduate high school, and it was my first trip going out of the country. And so it was really different because, compared to my living standards here, it was way different over there. No constant electricity, no running water like that. I remember one day at my household, at my compound, we had running water. And so literally almost the whole village was there, because if they couldn't get water there, they'd have to walk 45 minutes down to the river just to get a little bit of water for themselves. But it's very, it's refreshing, because when I was over there, I felt like I was outside of a bubble. And so, it was a breather, because, everything that happened on social media, I would see it, but I can't really, I can just brush it off because it's like, hey, I'm not there. But, the culture is very similar to America, because they're influenced by America with the movies, with the phone, with the fashion, everything, It matches up really well, because it's like the drums, the 808s that Atlanta would have, it kind of blends in together. But, they do have a sense of pride, and it's very beautiful. It's very lush over there, very green, and it's this, my favorite thing about over there is that you can see the sun very differently than you can here. You can see it more clear than it is over here. One thing I took away from my trip is to really just, be more in touch with my heritage, because most of my peers can't really say that they've been back home, because, some people come here from Nigeria and aren't able to make it back, or, they never get that chance to visit their parents' home. Because, growing up, I feel like everybody should visit their heritage or their parental maternal home, just to see what, just to get a sense of who they are. Because I feel like with everyone, it's different for everyone, but being in your home country really, puts a lot more into perspective for you. My dad was born there, and he came over here for school in the 80s, and then my mom did the same as well.